Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are well. So today I want to share with you two decorative pieces that I've created for my home that are beautiful and unique. They also will add the perfect touch of lighting to any space. Starting off with this piece of cardboard, and I've just folded it in half, and I'm just going to create the shape of half of a heart. I'm going to be cutting this half out. I'll be using that half to create my other side of my heart so that both of my sides are equal. I'm going to use this to create 4 more pieces just the same, and I have a front and a back panel for my heart. I'm going to add hot glue around the edges of my heart, and then I'm going to glue 2 of these hearts together. Now I'm going to take a marker. I'm going to draw another heart on the inside of this heart, and I'm going to be taking my X-Acto knife and I'll be cutting that inside heart out. I'm going to use this as a template to trace out the backing for my lighting. So I'm going to take both of these, and I'm going to be using some masking tape just to cover up these rough edges. And whenever you come around the curve, you just want to make slits around the side of your tape to be able to secure those down. Once my pieces were covered in masking tape, I gave them a coat of white acrylic paint. Now I'll be taking a piece of foam board and I'm cutting a strip, and you want to cut the strip as wide as your gems, and then I'll be cutting pieces just to glue those down to be able to separate both of my heart pieces from each other and leave that gap where I'll be gluing down my lights as well as my crystal gems. So this is a 50 light pack from Walmart, and I'll be using 25 inside of the heart, and the other 25 are going to go in the base of my lighting. So I'm going to use masking tape to secure my wired lights down, and then the hot glue to keep those into place. I'm going to go ahead and glue down my front panel. And you want to make sure that both of your sides are laying even. Taking the acrylic gems, I'm going to begin to glue those on the outside and inside of my hearts. And I'll just be using hot glue for this. Now that all my crystals are glued down, I'm going to take some of this gorgeous rhinestone ribbon from Hobby Lobby and my strong adhesive, and I'm going to be adding this to the inside and the outside border of my heart. I've added strong adhesive to the center, and I'll be going in with this assorted pack of pearls from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to be adding pearls wherever they fit. And I'll be using my wax pen for this. I got this on Amazon, you guys. It is very affordable, and it definitely helps you save on time and glue on your fingertips. I will have it linked down below. Now I have this medium-sized mirror from the Dollar Tree already glued to a foam board, and I also have the backing for this lighting. So I'm going to take these 2 pieces of foam board, I'm going to glue these together, and this is going to create the gap where I'll be adding my lights as well as the crystal gems going around the border. I have added my mirror tiles. I'm going to begin to add my crystal gems. Now I did go ahead and wrap the rest of those fairy lights on the inside of the base around, gluing all of those crystals into place. Now I'll be taking this black lid that is from a container. I'm going to wrap the edges in mirror tiles. I'm going to use my strong adhesive as well as hot glue just to secure that to the bottom of the foam board. Now I'm going to be taking this X-Acto knife, and I'm going to be creating a little dip here in the lid so that I can glue down my wire for my fairy lights. Now as you can see here, I'm just looking at which gems I need to add glue to. I'm going to go in with the E6000 on the 2 middle gems, and then the hot glue on the outer ones. And I'm just going to hold that until the hot glue dries, and then let the 6000 dry overnight. And here is how this gorgeous heart lighting turned out. It is an absolutely beautiful decor piece. Let me know down below, what are your thoughts on how this turned out? Next, I'll be taking 2 plates, and for this decor lighting, I'm going with a circular shape because you can really use whatever shape that you want and decorate it however you like. So I'm just going to be using these rings here. I'll be using this circle that I cut in the middle to create 2 smaller rings as well. I'm going to take this sandpaper and I'm just going to try to smooth out the edges as best as I can. Now I'm going to take my strip of foam board and I'm going to create again the spacing between both of my panels for my light. Then I'm going to go ahead and add my fairy lights going all the way around, using the tape to hold them down as the hot glue dries them into place. So now I'm going to glue down the front panel. I'm going to be adding these pieces here, and these come for those battery operated candles from Dollar Tree. Now to insert this into my lighting, I'm going to have to remove this wiring here from the base, from the battery pack, and it's very easy to remove, just be gentle. I'm going to have to bend this piece up a little bit just to be able to pass this through to be able to add this to my lighting. So this is just an extra step that I had to take to be able to add this piece to my actual lighting. The original base I wanted to go with didn't work out as well. So I'm going to be taking this piece here and I'm going to be covering it with Mod Podge because I want to give it that gold foil look. I'm also going to be adding gold foil to one of the sides of my rings. I'm going to be embellishing my lighting with the crystal dazzlers from Hobby Lobby. I'm going in first with the larger ones going all the way around, and you want to be sure that you're adding your crystal dazzlers all going in the same direction so that they fit perfectly like a puzzle piece. Once I've gone all the way around my outer perimeter, I'm going to get started on the center. Now I'm going to add the smaller crystal dazzlers going around the front, covering my foam board entirely with the crystals. Now I'm going to be using this box here as the base for my lightings, and all I'm going to do is take my X-Acto knife and I'm going to be creating a opening in the bottom to be able to insert the wiring for my battery pack. I'm going to take some mirrored tiles and I'm just going to be wrapping my entire base with the mirrored tiles. I got these on Amazon and I will have them linked down below. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the wiring through and then add the rest of the mirrored tiles. Now I'm going to place all the pieces back into my battery pack to be able to add the batteries and glue my pack to the bottom of my base. I did go back and add the rest of my crystals wherever there were any gaps and foam board showing. And then I'll be using the E6000 along with the hot glue to secure both of my lightings into place. And you want to be sure that your hot glue and your E6000 do not touch. So I truly love the way both of these DIYs turned out. I think they're beautiful and unique. Let me know down below what are your thoughts on how these turned out and if you'll be trying any for your own home. So that is all for today. I want to thank you so very much for watching. I truly appreciate the time that you spend with me. I hope that you're continuing to stay safe, and I will talk to you in my next video.